Hello guys and welcome back to Menace. Welcome back to Menace. So we're continuing here. So following last video, I decided to go with the clear landing zone mission. We only have two missions here. Both rewards are good. I like extra authority because, like I said, we're gonna take a Menace operation next, and authority. Higher authority means more discipline, which is used to counter the high morale damage that Menace do, but this one is also good because we get more promotion points. Ultimately though, I decided to go with the clear landing zone. Why? And it's mostly because of the secondary objectives. If we look at this mission, like I said in the previous video, we have to save 60, 40, 20% of all civilians and complete with less than 3 structures damaged. If we take a look at the layout, most civilians are already surrounded. Like, these 4 guys are gonna get destroyed. There's a construct soldier there, there's a floater which can blow up a lot of buildings, and there's a lot of stuff here. This one too, there's a shambler, so these 2 guys are dead. There would only be these 4 units, which is not too bad because I think that would at least guarantee the 20%, but they would have to come towards us without them getting destroyed by all of these other units. So again, very unlikely that I can get all of these secondaries. Plus, to complete the mission with less than 3 structures destroyed, again, pretty hard when you got stuff like shamblers. There's also alien bombardiers in here that can destroy a lot of buildings. So again, not very good. This one I can guarantee at least these 3. Well, if we take a look at the mission right now, recover lost cargo, complete without losing a squad of air and kill the bombardiers. I can guarantee at least these 3 because even if we fail the time objective, I can go out of my way to kill the bombardier, right? And I can recover the lost cargo. But yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do it in 10 rounds, maybe 14 rounds. The other good thing is that there's Menace units, which is the first time we've seen this Menace units mixed in with the aliens. It happens usually when there's a Menace operation on top of another operation, or or maybe it's based on the Menace presence on that planet. I'm not quite sure how it works, but in this case we have a mix of the two, so that means these units are going to fight each other. Actually, there's a gun crawler in here, there's a floater here. Skirmisher is going to do a lot of damage if it doesn't get destroyed and all that, right? So these units can kind of help us clear the map because they're going to shoot each other, right? So basically what it comes down to is this mission I can guarantee more secondary objectives, which in the end translates to having a higher operation rating, which not only increases the OCI but also gives us more authority and better rewards. So it's 3 things, plus we also get more promotion. It's actually 4 things that we're getting from doing the secondaries that we would probably miss out on doing these secondaries. So here we'd probably lose 2 secondaries, here we'd probably lose 4 secondaries. It does lock us into this mission, however, but counting migration is a lot easier than protect settlement, plus it's a 1 skull versus a 2 skull, and the rewards aren't that amazing. The 2 hunter squads, yeah, I guess they're a bit better than whatever this thing is, the alien eggs, but honestly both rewards are not that crazy. However, getting this, the promotion points early on is pretty good because it means that we'll be able to use them for the next 2 operations. If it was in the middle, like if this was the mission where we got the extra promotion points, it wouldn't be as good because obviously we would only use it for the last operation, for the last mission, I mean. So it's very good that we also get it as the first pick. Now I also want you to look at we start seeing that our intelligence level starts to have a little bit of cracks. We have some unknown entities here, although we do know that they're aliens. We have completely unknown entity here, so we don't know if they're aliens, if they're Menace, but they're hostile. And so we do start to see that even at intelligence level 5, we are starting to be a bit behind. Now, again, we do have 1 more OCI slot in the electronics, so we could just drop either another sensors, but just to be safe, sensor 2 would probably be the best, so we'd get up to 7 intelligence. That would probably be the best setup here, or we can upgrade this to an info hub, but info hub is 250, and again, I think we're fairly close to the end of early access to where I don't think we'll be able to get to that. So the best thing we could probably do is sensor 2, but honestly even the sensor 2 we might not be enough. I think I'll definitely have enough after this operation to get sensor 2, but it depends if we want to get another armament here, maybe some AP mines or something. I'm not too sure, we'll have to see. Anyway, so the way I decided to go about this is fully utilize our AI logistics. As you see here, we're barely taking any infantry. The only infantry that we're taking is Yaz and Lim. I was going to take Darby, but I couldn't really fit in everything I wanted because Darby is a 3-star leader, which means that her promotion tax is higher, but also her squad tax is higher. The game doesn't tell you that there's a squatty tax, but basically every squatty, on top of like costing whatever it costs to for the weapon and for the armor, also has an innate squatty tax or whatever. The game doesn't display it, but people have found out for a 3-star, I believe it's 10. For a 2-star, it's 5, and for a 1-star like Carta here, it's 2. So that's how it works. Okay. Right. So I had to go with Lim. Darby could have been a bit better. She's a better recon. Lim is a better attacker. So, anyways. And I have to reset everything because they changed how the deployment was. But basically, Yaz and Escon are going to go for this Lost Cargo here. So that's where I want to place them first. This is how I set up Escon. Pretty basic. The GL is amazing at killing all this trash infantry units. I did give him a VMAT just in case he needs it. I don't really need the ceramic or exploding reactive armor on this because there's not really any rocket attacks. The only rocket attacks are from soldiers or gun crawlers, and the gun crawlers on the other side of the map, so I don't need to worry about ERA. I then brought in Ivy. Ivy is pretty good as a heavy weapons because she gets barrage and full send. So if you combine both of these together, the first shot is going to cost 50 for the Tangam because this is like 60 AP, so it's going to cost 50. The next shot is going to cost 40, and that's perfect to get 2 shots off while stationary. So that's pretty good. If we can get these 2 right here, that can be very good for her. And that's why she leans into the kind of heavy support role. Now I think the best ones would probably the twin heavy, the twin M6s, which count as a heavy weapon, the twin M6s or the twin miniguns, because that counts as a heavy, and she also has this unique ability where 30% of her shots will not miss. And obviously you want that with high rate of fire weapon like a minigun. The twin miniguns, not the twin miniguns on the walker, but on the heavy slot here, can work really well with her. But yeah, we'll have to see. But she also has a tank buster, so it kind of works well with that, but whatever. That's how I set her up. I don't think there's any other light. I mean, there's another CMG 50 for the light slot, but yeah, we already have one, so I just gave her that CMG 50. Lim is gonna scout for Yaz and Escon to get that, so he's gonna move up and help those guys. Now I was thinking keeping Bog in the middle and just pinging, because this mission there's like 2 ways to go about it. The first way is the only way you can do them early on, which is to go like sweep the map clockwise or counterclockwise. You go basically on this side and you just sweep it like this, or on this side and sweep it like that, right? That's pretty much how you do it early on because you have very little recon capability. Now because we have Bog and he's got the ground radar, you can just stay in the middle and ping and see whatever units we need to take care of. That's why I got her Ivy and Ryua, because they can ping, and even though the enemy, we can shoot at them from the fog of war. It's really basic, really simple. Now the reason I'm bringing Pike is to give Ivy a bit more IAP and to mark targets for her because of her perk here. Directed fire, she gets double accuracy. Essentially, the mark targets itself gives 20% more accuracy, but from her perk, she gets another 20% accuracy and more damage. So that's why we want Pike there, and also to give her more AP because she has little AP to begin with. That's the idea, at least. We'll see how it works. This might be our cleanup crew here. If we see that the AI just stays pretty far from our units, we might just have to push them with the vehicles and just kill them as we go to try and get those time objectives. I would like to get those time objectives completed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, like, taking somebody like Ivy over Carta, it's not that much more point. It's 100 more points, but look at how much. We got way more survivability. We got way more firepower. That's why the AI logistic meta is so good. It's like very cheap and you're way more powerful than this. And again, you can stack all 4 OCIs if you want, but that's probably overkill. But yeah, but look at somebody like Bog, 125. Now he's running a radar. You can run him with like an ATGM launcher. You mark targets and you get pretty much a weapons platform that can deal with anything. Give him Tank Buster to increase the damage a little bit. I wouldn't worry about Lucky Shot and Overload. Just honestly, just one ATGM per turn into a marked target is fine. But anyways, that's the setup, so let's see how it goes here. So I put Rhea on this side because this is mostly like fleshy units she can destroy with the twin auto guns. And then for stuff like gun crawlers and the bigger stuff here, the blaster bugs or whatever. I mean, honestly, at this point on this map, there's not really anything that can stand up to the twin auto cannon on the medium walker. But again, that's like the best heavy vehicle weapon that I have that can... I mean, I could give her the auto cannon too, but she's not very accurate, so yeah, I don't know. I guess I could give her the minigun. And in fact, the best thing to run her with the minigun would be the AATV, and then you get her the minigun, because the minigun is essentially that. But I think I want to lean and kind of prepare myself for the heavy weapons role. I don't even know if I'll be able to do that by the end of early access content, because I want to prioritize getting Berserk on Yaz, and that's 55 promotion points. So as you see, like, we're starting to really struggle to get promotion points, and that's why I wanted to get the DCRAC early on, because that just helps you with so much stuff. Give me a second here. Alright. Of course it's this map, so we get like super bad performance because of all the vegetation, but it is what it is. Alright, it's good. The Bombardier is in the same area that we need to recover that, so that's actually pretty fun because we're going to move all of these units. Now, it does suck because we have a fence, but look at this, guys. The devs actually added a wire cutter tool so we can cut the fences. It does cost some AP, but honestly, that's pretty good quality of life. Yeah, we have very bad performance here. Now, for some reason, they're able to see us from some units maybe over here. I think the best thing to do with Yaz is just to bring him straight in the APC so he doesn't get targeted here. So that's what I do. And as you see at the bar, we have the Menace and the aliens. So again, they're going to fight each other off. Now what I could do is send the laser turret to try and snipe the Bombardier here. So I already hear the gun crawler killing some enemies. There's one dead already, as you heard. What I'd like to do is ping with the radar with Bog. So that gives us an idea of what's seeing Ryu, I mean. So, well, there's something there, so we can shoot at that. And that's probably the floater or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy it. Yeah, it was the floater. I was hoping not to have to deal with it, but honestly I don't mind. And we can even target this unit here, which we have enough AP to do, so let's get a stack of Berserk. Let's get a stack of Reveal and Slaughter. And once we get that accuracy bonus, hit those guys too. Hit these guys too, man. Like, look at this. You can just hit anybody in this area, and that kills it. Like I said, guys, pretty overpowered. Now, those are the alien warriors we shot at with the autocannons, and it's gonna be pretty easy to take them out next turn. Don't you worry about that, guys. Alright, now the good thing with Flim is we can see where the enemies can see him, so he can go about to here and not get spotted, which is very good, but he spotted something else already. And he's still not spotted, and that's a blaster bug. We're gonna have to deal with that. Honestly, if we put him there, we can crouch him. Those are the skirmishers, that's fine. Let's crouch Limb here and take some pot shots at some of these. We can even... Nah, bro. There's no way. We can shoot at this unit all the way in the back here. Let's do that. Look at that. Wow. If I hadn't crouched him, we could have got another shot here. As I see these skirmishers, they're helping us clear out some of the aliens. Very, very good. And again, I probably want to snipe off this unit here. Honestly, that's what I'll probably do here. The main thing is trying to make sure it doesn't run away. It's going to be pretty hard to make sure it doesn't run away. The other thing here is that we don't have very good visibility on this side because of the forest, so if we do get spotted here, it will be a bad day for us. But thankfully with the radar we're able to kind of ping and see where enemy units are, so it's not too bad here. Alright, missed on those skirmishers.
Guardsman here.
I will just turn her around, turn Ivy around here, and the good thing with the long barrel tank gun is that it does have 11 range, so it can shoot at all these units that Pike can see. Maybe even try and shoot at some of the units in the fog of war here. But that's all I'll do with her. Something else going on here. Another blaster bug shot those guys. Alright, now Escon is spotted here, and we can try and push up. He won't have a shot with the GL, which I'd like to get a shot with the GL if possible. He'd have to move here. That would put me in range of the skirmishers. I don't want the skirmishers because I think there is a player bias. They would prioritize getting me instead.
God be with me.
So instead I'll move Escon towards here. That way he can get one GL shot here. Completely missed that. But as he's able to tank a lot of damage from that. Those guys are now overloaded. Okay, we're taking a lot of armor damage on that. We need to clear those units fast.
They're mine.
Okay, I think we have to retreat with Escon here. There's just too many enemies. I won't be able to pull out Yaz and do enough here. So I think we'll just have to retreat with Escon. It is unfortunate, but I don't have another choice. Unless I'm able to kill some of these units with Limb. I will drop this. I'll probably drop it here. Now there's also these guys, but I don't think they can move close enough. So that's fine. I do think we have to move out with Escon here, because he's just getting hammered by these units. I can maybe get a shot off. I mean, ideally you'd want to move him close so you can use Yaz to just nuke all of these guys, right? Like, if you bring him here, he still gets a GL shot. Now, you can't shoot adjacent units, so you'd have to shoot them now and then move. But that could be a strat. Those guys are fleeing. Like, I could move him all the way up here, you know? But then I have to deal with more blaster bugs. I could shoot a rocket at this guy. But yeah, I think I'd rather just retreat him for now. I'm gonna leave enough AP to turn around on this side.
As will.
Actually, he's just gonna do it in reverse, which is fine by me. That way he still has the frontal armor. And if those guys get any closer to Rhea, I disembark Yaz. That's done deal. Gun crawlers are doing a lot of work there. Next thing I want to take care of, again, these alien wars, I don't think they're that much of a problem here, because we can take them out with Yaz if they do come closer to Riwa, which they probably will. And we just disembark Yaz and shoot him, so Yaz can at least do something this turn, because otherwise he's kind of doing nothing. But I think I'm just going to start with Lim and clean up some of these guys here, which put him into wavering.
God's blessings upon me. And
look how much we're able to do here. And And now this guy's flank. Had I known this, I
Major,
probably would have
keep your eyes on
kept
this Marine.
Escon here. But there was no way to guarantee that it would go this well with Flynn.
Sir.
Alright, these guys still haven't moved, so
What?
Yeah.
I could try and burn through some activations here, maybe. You know what?
What?
Screw it. Let's just get rid of some of these guys.
Bring me more!
Sir.
Now let's do the burning activation with Bog. The range on the radar is pretty far as well. That's the other cool thing about it.
Sir.
Let's burn through him.
Guardsman here.
So, had I known... Okay, we got a guy here. I'll try and shoot it. It was an alien yet warrior that got completely blasted. Oh my goodness. Maybe a bit overkill, but it is what it is. Now, I could try and hit him with the Kruger here. With the long range shot. I believe we are in range. I could actually hit him up with the... And we have medium accuracy. Against that, we have excellent. Let's try one shot with this. Try 2 shots here with this. That's very good, guys. This guy's completely fleeing. He's actually getting closer to us, even though he was wavering. Look, in 2 turns, there's already 13 enemy dead, but we still need a lot more, right? These guys we can engage with the LMG on her. It's not too bad.
Alert! Alert! Bugs! Alert! Alert! Bugs! Bugs. Orders?
I think, again, I'm going to start with Lim here. The main thing is to try and get rid of as much as possible crap here. And we can definitely do that. Or at least try and make a lot of them flee, a lot of them.
My money running!
Because, again, the main thing with these is that we don't have a whole lot of ammo. So let's see where it fires. It might fire at those guys. I'm not too sure.
Guardsman here.
Now we do have a range with those guys here. And again, if I do that, I can mark. And I can give her more
Ready on
AP.
my signal!
Killed one of those guys. Because it's wavering, it didn't guarantee that good of a kill. Now, these guys still don't really have the best accuracy, but I'm thinking we send in Escon now. But we still got this guy wavering. I could drop some geo fire on some of these guys. How does it look here? There's a guy there we can hit.
Guardsman here.
You know what, let's hit these guys twice.
Scored some.
And we can fully kill them.
God willed it.
I want to burn through a bit more activations here. See what the AI does. I think I'll have to drop an ammo bag for them though.
Yeah.
Let's burn through some activation. See what the AI does here. It will fire there. It's gonna miss because it's wavering. Now that those two guys burn through their activations, it's time we send in the cavalry. This is gonna be fun. I can already tell you guys you're gonna enjoy seeing this.
Into the eye of it.
And look at how many stacks of zigzag we're gonna get. It's gonna be pretty insane. 8, 40% bonus. Now it probably will fire here. It missed. Might fire again. It missed again. Perfect. Just gonna pull this guy out here. I'm gonna use the SMG here on these guys.
I would have done it sooner.
Because as you can see, this
for me.
this SMG shreds, as you just saw. It just shreds. Oh,
Okay.
that probably wasn't at me, thankfully. And you know what, Lim, you earned some extra ammo because you managed to hold off a lot here, so you're gonna get some extra ammo, and you're gonna go against these guys here, so might as well drop it somewhere around that area, right? Revo's still holding down this line. That's perfect. And you know what, guys? We can even get some berserk action going on. I don't know if it's anything too crazy. I hope it's not. I hope Revo can survive here. All we have to is to bring her a little bit more close. I don't know what's over here, but whatever it is, it's dead now. I think they're fighting the Menace units. And hopefully I showed you guys why mobile infantry is so powerful, especially with some of these weapons, these SMGs that can just. But we have a lot of enemies on this side,
Hostiles.
and then everybody's like wavering. That's why Yaz is so good too, you know. Like that also brings a bit of space on our gun here, on our auto laser turret. There's a lot of them in that area.
Orders.
Alright, I want to make sure I kill this guy. So we could probably get a shot off here against against some of these units that retreated, I suppose. Or we just bring him here. We bring him to about here. Yaz is gonna have enough. Disembark, get that, shoot the guy. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's bring Escon all the way here. This guy shouldn't do that much damage, neither this guy. They're both wavering, so they won't have that much, what's it called?
Orders.
Alright, now Yaz gets out, picks up the box, and look at this, guys.
You are damn good.
Let's hit him up with this.
Bug is killed.
That's the bombardier and the crate in one go.
Orders.
I'm gonna wait until this ammo box gets dropped for him.
Sir.
Guardsman here.
We can get 2 shots off here, but
Sure.
again, I'd like to ping for the extra accuracy. We can even shoot at them. We won't do that much damage from this point. But whatever, I guess we can try it. I say that as we like kill half of them. Alright. Yo, Pike, even as a minimum squad, can at least neutralize something. So I guess Ivy did not need that, but Hey, we can shoot at this. It's probably a waste of a shell, but whatever.
Scoring.
Actually, Ivy did way less, and now I don't have enough to shoot the shell, so I guess we're just gonna do that. Let's use Bog here to scan again. And you know what that means, Rio is just gonna go to town here. It's gonna go on town on this. Gonna go to town on this. I should have probably moved a little bit, but ammo box is dropped for Lim. Lim can push up.
We've got bugs.
About time.
Let's undeploy him. I'm not gonna go onto the box right now because, well, first of all, would be in range of them. But first of all,
Oh, look, bugs.
I want to shoot. I want to use our ammo first here.
Shoot to kill.
At least they're retreating. These guys are wavering. I'll wait next turn. I'll just deploy them. It's better to play it safe.
Okay.
Harpies.
Hostile Xeno.
Good chance they disband, yep. There's a lot of stuff in
One
here.
day we'll reminisce about this.
What I want to do
Sir.
is again. Oh, it's not good. Pike got spotted.
Guardsman here.
She only gets 2 shots off here. Where could
Sir.
Pike go? He could go about here to not get spotted because now he's deployed. Now these guys are not too bad, especially since we do have a bunch of cover here.
Guardsman here.
Sir.
What's your
Guardsman here.
accuracy on these? Very poor. Can't even target those. Low accuracy on both of them. That's not very good. I guess Ryua could take care of those guys. That's not a big issue. These guys are gone now. Ryua could jump right there and take care of both of them, I suppose. Or she can, I think. Let's see.
Guardsman here.
Let's see what Ivy can do here.
Look out the bugs.
Orders.
Something blew up. Anyways,
Sir.
priority here is making sure these guys don't come and bite us. Ooh, they're wavering. I think if we get another shot, there we go. So even as a minimum team that's mostly used to buff other units, you can still do a lot of damage with the K-back. That's pretty good, honestly. Let's go grab this ammo and shoot these guys.
Yeah. Squash 'em good.
If I move to here, we get another
We got visual.
shot. Where was I? Here, I think. Let's take a shot at those guys. Perfect.
Still close. Duh.
And now with Escond, well, hello there. Well, first of all, let me see the range on the radar. That is pretty much the furthest range on the radar. It is a little bit risky to send everybody there, but I'll take that shot. I'm gonna ping. I'm gonna use Riwa to go after those other 2 dots.
Hostile Xeno.
Where was that? No, right there. Okay. That's fine. I think she can, since we pretty much pushed these guys up, we kind of need a bit more firepower here. Possibly. I'm not too sure. But I really want to do this with him here. So we're just gonna bump right through. Right through all of this. It's like, hello there. Hello, bugs. Oh, another bombardier.
Movement.
Yes. It's too bad we don't have Berserk, because this would have been a Berserker proc, but whatever.
Зверь должен бояться. Bug is killed.
Okay, okay.
Always make sure to put your units back. And since we do have a lot of stuff in here now that's starting to show up, because I will have to use her to shoot at these two guys with the big gun. And since she's kind of out of range of everybody here, we just need 3 more kills, which honestly we can easily get from this, and here. So I'd rather move on this side. And that way she can easily dispatch of those guys.
Roger the bugger!
They're not running away for long, I can guarantee you that much. I think Yaz and Escond are gonna pop soon. All the Menace units are gone, by the way. I just want to push up with Lim here. You can see what we can see.
Bugs.
I should have probably waited with him and instead done this combat here, but I don't think the bugs are going to be that lucky.
Keep it up, Marine. Medals don't earn themselves. Better shape up, Marine. Hoorah!
Oh no, that's 2 bombardiers. I thought it was going to be a...
Sir.
Yeah, that's actually 2 bombardiers. Alright, I'm going to give it to this. I'll give
Ready
her
on
more
my
AP.
signal.
Guardsman here. Now how about that?
Isaiah 60, 18. Read it.
Really? You missed 2 like that? Well, you missed 1 like that, I mean. The important part is to not take any damage on the vehicles, because we don't have that many APCs. Anywho, say hello to my little friend. Wait, we finished the mission. Hold on. We actually finished the mission. I forgot about that. Ah, shoot. Alright, good, it missed. We actually finished the mission. So, you know what? Let's just finish what oh no, we can't, because we gotta bring back the cargo with Yaz. Fudge. Yeah, we actually have to bring back the cargo with Yaz. Hopefully we can do it in 10 rounds. I think we can with Escon, because Escon has very crazy movement here. And, yeah. We're gonna need some ammo for Riwa now.
Coordinates received.
Still got some guys here. We can shoot them with the... Yeah. I totally forgot about that, so I will have to bring back the cargo here. But we should be able to do it. I mean, look how much we can cover. I mean, we can pretty much get in there right now. And that's it. That's the mission over in 7 rounds, guys. 7 rounds. I mean, again, we could try and farm a bit more enemies. Oh, I thought... Oh, no, that was the detection radius. Bruh. I thought that was my movement radius. See, that's what they kind of need to work on. Alright, so that means we get a bit more time here. Should be pretty easy. Nothing too crazy. I guess let's farm some more enemies or something, I don't know. There's another bombardier there. Can't target anybody else. There's some units here. Oh no, that one's on the other tile. I'm gonna have to move her out of there, but I can wait on that. I'd like to get Rewa here to get the box, so I'll wait with her as well. I'll just ping with Bog. Bombardier decided to get closer to Lim for whatever reason. Alright, I'll take it. He can actually engage that another. He's not gonna. Well, they did take a bit of armor durability, but I don't think it's gonna be enough, so I'd rather just give extra AP to
Ready on my signal.
her. Okay, and now we can move up with Rewa and get a shot off. She's gonna move back so she's not in the acid. And she can take one shot here. Again, as long as we're not taking any damage to our health on our vehicles, that's the important part. We can hit those guys on the back. Sure, why not? We can get a berserk rock here. We can hit this guy again. Yes, could not really do anything. He could try and shoot 2 long-range SMG shots into that bombardier. Okay, I guess 1 SMG shot is gonna do. Fine with me. I think I'd like to maybe get more APCs, or LTCs as the game calls them, because... And finally, we can get this secondary done here. Guys, this was insane. Oh, those guys showed up out of nowhere. Well, again, let's keep farming the AI, because why not, you know? Let's get Pike a little bit of kills here, too. Why not? Level him up a little bit. Move up with Lim. I don't even know how many. The AI still has a lot of units. But again, I'll just take whatever I can here. I won't have enough to move there, and I could move there and he won't spot me. Even though I'm not in a tree. Yeah, that did like no damage. Scan, nothing really. Ivy can try and shoot at whatever's in here. And then Rewa, of course. And we got Yaz, but we're gonna leave it here. 8 rounds. We got all secondaries. That was an insanely good mission. Look at that. Whew. Yep. Not many items though. I thought we would have got a lot more items, but look at all this stuff here. I think that's like 15 kills on that. He just did a bit of damage, no kills with the GL. 9 kills for Yaz. Lim 10, her 4, Pike 2. Very, very good stuff. Actually, that's almost enough to get Yaz his Berserk, which will help out a lot in certain situations. Now, this is the migration, fairly straightforward. We're just gonna have to deal with a big wave that are trying to get inside here. Honestly, this mission is fairly straightforward. We can bring Singh, he's got insane killing potential. There's a lot of units we can bring. We can bring Carta. In this case, obviously mobile infantry is not really good, so we're just gonna remove these guys. I mean, they could still be used. I mean, yeah, we can change it up like this, like literally something like that, plus Sing here. We got a bunch of ATs. We got these guys. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I'm honestly gonna put them a bit further forward because there's a lot of cover here. These guys benefit from cover because of their defense perks here. Get Bog in to get a general area radius. Get her in here so she can also see spot people here. Boom, put her in there. Carta with the MG somewhere. We don't have a tower. The only tower is over here. Yeah, this is gonna be a turkey shoot actually, guys. This mission, if it's not at night. Okay, that's pretty bad. If it's not at night, it is nighttime. We're fighting aliens. They are mostly melee. This sucks. There's no other way to put it. This sucks. Nighttime sucks. If it was anything but nighttime, it would have been insane. Insanely easy. You don't understand how easy this mission would have been. It is nighttime. Okay, bro. Alright. Well, that changes things up a little bit. Not by a whole lot, but it just means most of our units aren't going to be doing as much damage, and we're going to have a lot of units pulling up. Honestly, I'd drop her to get Lim because she's very good, but we need better action point economy here because there's many more enemies. Honestly, Rio is probably going to do most of the work here. She's going to be bouncing left and right. Because what's going to happen is that the enemies most likely... I'm going to put Bog in the center here because he's going to scan to see if there's anybody trying to sneak around the corners. Around the edges, right? We also want to keep Darby up in front deployed with the rest of the group so she can spot whoever's going to come and then the infantry can just mow down whatever's pulling up. So that's fine. Yeah, something like that. Put Pike maybe in that location. Something like this is going to cover. Rio can just bounce back and forth between these positions. The thing is with Ivy, it's like, what do we do with her? We don't need Escon because it's a defense. We don't need Yaz. It's a defense. What we can do is bring him. Honestly, I think we get more value out of somebody like Carta, even with her low accuracy and lower accuracy because of nighttime conditions. The Ivy, I think it might just be better to go somebody like Lim instead of Ivy. Let's see what they have. There's a lot of light units. There's some couple alien warriors in here. I mean, with Ivy, what we could do is something maybe like this even. You know, get her little minigun or even the M6 and just be like a machine gun. Pretty much she's like the equivalent of Carta. She is actually the equivalent of Carta right now. Just give her that, give her a little bit of ammo to help with ammo economy, and she's basically a mobile turret. She can go shoot her weapon. That's all I can do for her, really. Yeah, but if we have big boys like these, blaster bugs. Also, don't think we need hollow points unless they have a lot of alien, the young alien warrior type, not the armored ones. The armored ones, yeah, hollow points aren't really going to be useful, so drop the hollow points. Yeah, they don't really have any young alien warriors. It's either the spiderlings or like bombardiers and stuff like that, so that's fine. We can just leave that like that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the best here. Also, let me see, is there another LTC on the black market? There is. It's pretty cheap. Let's not miss out on that opportunity, shall we? Because we are running a lot of LTCs right now. Alright. Yeah. I just don't know if it's better to go with IV and or to go with Limb. Limb, we are a bit overpointed here, but honestly it's like we could remove something like that. Because if Pike is gonna stay here, yeah. Oops, this guy doesn't need to be that far. And he can also act as somebody that kind of goes in and tries to control the enemy. And again, Ryo is going to be the one that's going to be like the firefighter. She's going to have to jump with her jetpack throughout the different locations to see where there's a breakthrough. Most likely AI will not try and attempt to break through on this side because we have Karta with the MG there. Actually, I'd probably switch Karta and Singh here because Singh has the better... But anyways, I'll think about it and I'll finalize the setup here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao guys.